Hey, this is Adam Marsland, about to head out into Joshua Tree for another look around for Bill Ewasko. I'm in a totally different place right here. Well, obviously I'm in my car. That's so you can hear me without the wind going. I'll get out for a second so you can see. We're actually right on the south end of Joshua Tree Village. And I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to be trying to get into, sorry about that, I'm going to be trying to get into Quail Wash from the north. And this is kind of new territory for me. And so it'll be kind of an interesting day. I don't have big expectations, but I think it'll be a fun exploration. Now, I've gotten into it a little bit online with some folks about the mystery and what I think might have happened. And I've been saying that I'm a little skeptical that this is all it appears to be, and that this is indeed something other than maybe a lost hiker situation. However, I don't know, and if Bill did indeed get lost and his phone did indeed ping inside the 10.6 mile line, I know if you haven't been out here, you look at a map and you go, wow, there's a million places he could be. But once you've seen the landscape, you realize that it's just really hard for him to be anywhere on that line because of the topography and how close it falls to some trails and trailheads, and also how close the ping was to the rangers actually showing up into some of the areas where he might have been. So if he's not in this place called Upper Covington Flat, which I've looked at quite a bit, then the least unlikely place for him to have gone is up through Quail Wash. That actually makes a lot of topographic sense. There's some reasons why I have a little trouble with that, but I have a lot less trouble with that than some of the other possibilities, which to me are just really, really hard to credit. So, if he came up through Quail Wash, passed through the area where we know there's cell reception, and if he had successfully walked out to civilization, this is where he would have come out. So I'm going to try and go into the mostly unsearched area north of the junction of Quail Wash and Smithwater Canyon. Now, one of the reasons this hasn't been searched very much is it's supposedly a heavily trafficked area. So I'm going to try to get off a little to the side a little bit, maybe poke around on the edges of the mountains and things like that. And we'll just see what's there. You know, you never know what you're going to find. Sometimes you get to the topography and you think, yeah, I got a good idea, and then you realize it's just not. It's just no way. But anyway, I'll take some pictures, and you'll get to see some nice desert scenery and see what happens. Okay, thanks. Flowers are looking good right here. Okay, we're now about 3/4 of a mile in from the car. Of course, the wind starts as soon as I start talking. Anyway, it's a really pretty spot, and I have to agree that because there's a pretty well-marked trail going through the wash. If Bill was anywhere along that, he would have been found long ago. I'm in better shape than I've been in for a long time coming up here, so I'm going to be taking this fairly quickly, this first part, kind of a half run, half walk, to try and get further in so we can do some more productive searching. But take a look around. This is Joshua Tree, for those of you that can't make it out. Okay, we're just about 2 miles below the car. We made pretty good time. I made pretty good time, under 40 minutes here. Now, this is interesting. I confess I'm flying a little blind here, kind of by design. I kind of want to freestyle today, but I believe the mouth to Smithwater is over there, and the place that I last did the video from is up in here somewhere. I can't tell from here if this is the mouth or if it's further down. But anyway, you can see that there's a lot of mountains Bill would have to go up to be up in there. Now, this is interesting to me because there's this very big and attractive flat area adjacent to the wash, and this wash would be Bill's way out. And I was not aware that this was this big. So speaking as the leading Bill Ewasko skeptic out there, I could totally buy Bill being in there somewhere. It's pretty easy to traverse. I don't know why he would leave the wash. The time in question would have been the late morning, So looking for water, looking for shade, I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do is go up here and go up here and start looking around through here. Obviously, this is a pretty big area. You could search for a long time and not cover it all, but this is actually plausible to me in a way that nothing else has been for a while. So it's worth a look. I'm going to take a look. All right, let's orient. So the mouth to Smithwater is down there. The place Bill would have had to have pinged is roughly where I'm pointing my stick, the end of my stick. So I'm about a mile north of that. This is Bill's way out to Joshua Tree Village. So now I'm looking north. So I'm Bill. It's got to be early in the morning or late in the morning the day his phone pinged, because he had to have left that area pretty quick for the searchers to miss him. So this is the question. That's the way out. Does Bill go that way, or does he go that way, which looks a little easier from here? Good question. I don't know, but nobody's looked in here except I think Tom came through around here once. So I'm going to look around in here. This is really interesting. This actually passes the sniff test for me. So let's take a look. Wildflowers are great in this spot. I haven't turned around yet. I'm wondering if Bill might have come up here to get under the shade of the cacti. It probably would have been easier for him to get over there from the wash, but there's only so many places I can cover, so I'm checking this place out first. I'm still working my way south. There's the quail wash there, because in Bill's weakened condition, the closer we can get to the ping site, the more likely he is to be found. And there's an interesting little oasis there. Might have attracted a man that was in his condition. I'm going to go check it out. Not a bad place to hang out, but I don't see any sign of it other than some piece of a critter there. Alright, this is as far south as I'm going to go, but I've been checking out places with shade and things, but as you can see, there's a number of other places on the edge of a trail here, and as I said, way down there at the end of the stick, that would be where the phone would have pinged. So yeah, it is conceivable Bill could have hid out up in here somewhere and expired, but this is the way back, and again, this is the way out over here. You kind of can't see it so well. I'm gonna head towards that. That might have looked attractive, and I don't think this area in the middle here has been looked at. So we'll take a quick look before I start losing light. I've been stumbling around the cacti in the wash for a while. Nothing really to report. I did get a random text from somebody a few hundred yards back. Now I'm finally to the place. Oh, I just got another text. Interesting. So now I finally got to the place I was going to look at in the first place. Still a good bit of light, so I'm going to take a look. Desert at twilight. It's pretty amazing. Here's the view from the other side of the valley. Walked up to these rocks and I double checked. I think Tom has come through here once before. I don't want to duplicate what he did, so I'm going to prowl around up here for a little bit, even though I don't see why Bill would have been up here, but better to check somewhere that hasn't been checked than somewhere that has. I love the shadows and I dig this valley. There's quail wash down here. There's my shadow. Hello. Great late afternoon, early evening desert light. I'm on my way out, but I'm checking a bunch of spots on my way. Another view of that big bowl valley. I just really like that valley for some reason. And took a look around there. But a more likely area for Bill, I think, is further south. And the place I'm standing in right now, which is on the other side of the wash, I can see that it does get a bit of local traffic, so I don't think he's up in here. This is an interesting area for sure. Well, I'm hiking back now. This has been a really interesting day. This has been one of the well, it's been the first search for quite a while that didn't feel kind of pointless. I still kind of feel like there was something hinky with this whole deal, but this is the first time in a while I've been able to come up with any kind of theory for where Bill might have gone that feels even mildly plausible. This area would be a good place for you armchair detectives if you want to get involved and take a look around, because it's fairly easy to get to. The terrain's not dangerous or difficult, and it's really pretty. I'm going to map out my new theory when I report to Tom. You can read all about it if you like, and it's probably worth another look around here. Anyway, I'll give you one last look around, and I gotta go claim a margarita, so I'll see you later.